Imagine standing at a crossroads where one path leads to financial freedom and inner peace, while the other keeps you trapped in a cycle of stress and dissatisfaction. Which would you choose? Today, we're diving into the profound wisdom of Stoic philosophy, a guide not just for the mind but for your wallet as well. The Stoics believed in living with purpose, clarity, and resilience, and these principles are the keys to unlocking a life of wealth and fulfillment. This isn't just another video about money, it's about transforming your mindset. We'll uncover 8 powerful habits that might be holding you back from achieving financial independence and show you how to break free from them. These aren't just tips, they're life-changing strategies rooted in ancient wisdom that still resonate today. Stay with us until the very end, because the final principle ties everything together, revealing the ultimate Stoic approach to mastering your finances and your life. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. If you find value in this journey of self-discovery and financial empowerment, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll join a community dedicated to personal growth and practical wisdom. Let's take this transformative step together. Your future self will thank you. Principle 1. Stop associating wealth with happiness. Seneca once declared, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." These words cut through the illusion that material wealth equates to happiness. The Stoics believed that true joy is not found in the fleeting satisfaction of possessions, but in cultivating virtues like self-control, courage, fairness, and wisdom. Think about it. How many stories have you heard of millionaires drowning in misery, while those with modest means live contentedly? Wealth is temporary, character and virtue endure. Picture this, you buy the latest gadget and for a moment it feels exhilarating, but soon the excitement fades and you're left chasing the next shiny object. This cycle of craving leads nowhere. Stoic philosophy urges us to break free from this trap by focusing on what truly matters, building a life rich in experiences, knowledge, and meaningful relationships. These are treasures that no market crash or economic downturn can take away. Happiness isn't for sale. It's cultivated through gratitude and an understanding of what you already have. When you stop measuring your worth by the size of your bank account and start investing in your personal growth and connections with others, you'll discover a wealth far greater than money can provide. This is the kind of wealth that withstands time, a richness of spirit that brings lasting fulfillment. So ask yourself, are you chasing possessions or building a life of true value? The choice is yours, and the Stoics have already shown us the way forward. Principle 2. Stop blaming others. Epictetus once said, "People are not disturbed by things, but by the view they take of them." These words hold immense power, especially when it comes to how we handle financial struggles and life's challenges. The truth is, your circumstances don't define you, your reactions to them do. Taking responsibility for your life is not just a choice, it's a necessity. Imagine yourself as the captain of a ship braving a stormy sea. You can't control the wind or the waves, but you can steer your vessel. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom. Control what you can and let go of what you cannot. Blaming others for your hardships is a sign of weakness. It's an escape from accountability. But when you take ownership of your decisions and actions, you reclaim your power. Think about this. Every time you point a finger at someone else, you're giving away control over your life. Stoicism teaches us that empowerment comes from within. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, your decisions, and your actions, and watch how your life transforms. The dichotomy of control, a core Stoic concept, reminds us that while we cannot dictate external events, we have full command over our internal responses. Instead of wasting energy lamenting what's beyond your grasp, channel it into mastering yourself. Whether it's a financial setback or a personal failure, ask yourself, what could I have done differently? How can I grow from this? This mindset shift is the gateway to freedom and progress. So stop blaming others. Stand tall and take charge of your life. Be the captain who steers their ship through any storm, unshaken and resolute. This is not just about improving your finances, it's about mastering your destiny. Principle 3. Stop living to please others. Marcus Aurelius once reflected, "We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." These words strike at the core of a struggle many of us face. Why do we allow the expectations of others to dictate our lives? Living to meet societal standards or chasing the approval of others is a surefire path to financial ruin and personal dissatisfaction. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom lies in authenticity, in living a life aligned with our own values and goals. Consider how often you've made decisions not because they felt right for you, but because you feared judgment or sought validation. This mindset is a trap, one that leads to overextending yourself financially and emotionally. Instead of pursuing your own path, you end up imitating others, trying to keep up with lifestyles that don't reflect your true self. The result? A life that feels hollow and a financial situation that spirals out of control. The Stoics urge us to turn inward, to ask ourselves what truly matters. What are your values? What are your dreams? When you focus on these questions, you begin to build a life that's uniquely yours. A life where your decisions are guided by purpose, not by the fleeting opinions of others. Imagine the liberation of no longer caring about what others think, of making choices rooted in self-awareness and personal integrity. This principle is not just about financial independence, it's about reclaiming your identity. Stop living for others and start living for yourself. When you do, you'll find not only financial clarity, but also a profound sense of inner peace and fulfillment. True freedom begins when you stop seeking approval and start embracing who you really are. Principle 4. Stop avoiding risks. When you hear the word risk, does it make you uneasy? That instinctive fear of uncertainty is what often holds us back from realizing our full potential. Yet Stoic philosophy teaches us that courage, the ability to face the unknown, is not just a virtue, but a necessity for growth. It's no coincidence that some of the most successful people in history, like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, achieved greatness by embracing calculated risks. Their willingness to step into the unknown wasn't reckless. It was deliberate, measured, and transformative. Think of Zuckerberg dropping out of college to pursue Facebook, or Musk betting everything on Tesla and SpaceX despite the looming threat of bankruptcy. These weren't blind gambles. They were bold moves rooted in preparation and vision. The Stoics understood this well. Life's greatest lessons are born from failure and challenges. Avoiding risks doesn't protect you, it stunts your growth and keeps you confined to mediocrity. But let's be clear, Stoicism doesn't advocate recklessness, it champions calculated risks. Those taken with wisdom, preparation, and an understanding of what's within your control. Imagine stepping out of your comfort zone to invest in a new skill, start a side business, or explore a career change. Yes, there's uncertainty, but there's also opportunity, the kind that can reshape your future in ways you never imagined. The comfort zone is a seductive trap. It feels safe, but it's where dreams go to die. Growth requires discomfort. It demands that you face your fears head-on and embrace the possibility of failure as a stepping stone to success. Every challenge you tackle builds resilience, every setback teaches wisdom, and every risk opens doors to new possibilities. So ask yourself, what are you afraid of? What opportunities are you letting slip through your fingers because fear is holding you back? The Stoics remind us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. Step boldly into the unknown, your future self will thank you for it. Principle 5, stop ignoring your finances. Ignoring your finances is like sailing a ship without a compass. Chaos is inevitable. In Stoic philosophy, self-control and awareness are pillars of a meaningful life, and these qualities are equally essential when it comes to managing your money. Facing your financial reality with honesty is not just practical, it's empowering. You need to know where you stand, what are your income, expenses, debts, and savings. This isn't about numbers, it's about taking responsibility for your life. Epictetus taught us that we must focus on what we can control, and your financial decisions are firmly within that realm. Stop blaming external factors like the economy or bad luck for your struggles. Instead, take ownership of your choices. Money is not inherently good or evil. It's a tool. And like any tool, its value depends on how you use it. Will you let it control you, or will you wield it to build the life you desire? Consider this: every dollar you earn has the potential to shape your future. Yet so many of us squander this power by avoiding the hard truths about our finances. We turn a blind eye to debt, overspend on fleeting pleasures, and fail to plan for the future. The Stoics would call this negligence a failure of virtue, a lack of discipline and foresight. But here's the good news: it's never too late to change course. Start by confronting your financial situation head-on. Create a budget, track your spending, and set clear goals for saving and investing. These actions may seem small, but they are profound acts of self-mastery. They reflect a commitment to living intentionally rather than drifting aimlessly. Remember, money is not an end in itself, it's a means to an end. Use it wisely to invest in experiences that enrich your life, relationships that bring joy, and knowledge that expands your horizons. The Stoics remind us that wealth is not measured by what we have, but by how we use it to live virtuously and meaningfully. So stop ignoring your finances. Take control today and transform money from a source of stress into a tool for freedom and growth. The path to financial clarity starts with one step. Are you ready to take it? Principle 6, stop neglecting personal development. Personal growth is the very heartbeat of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that life's purpose isn't found in material wealth or fleeting pleasures, but in the enrichment of the soul and the cultivation of moral excellence. As Seneca so aptly put it, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. Growth demands that we step out of our comfort zones and embrace the lifelong pursuit of learning, for stagnation is the enemy of progress. Think about it. A shark must keep moving to survive. Similarly, in a world that is constantly evolving, we too must continuously develop ourselves to remain relevant and capable. Yet, too many people fall into the trap of complacency, clinging to routines that feel safe but ultimately stunt their potential. This comfort zone may seem peaceful, but it's a silent thief, robbing you of opportunities for growth and fulfillment. Stoicism urges us to view personal development as a journey rather than a destination. It's not about achieving perfection, but about striving to be better each day, more disciplined, more courageous, more virtuous. Every challenge you face is a chance to refine your character, every setback an opportunity to learn resilience. The Stoics remind us that self-control is key. By mastering ourselves, we gain the strength to navigate life's uncertainties with clarity and purpose. But personal growth requires sacrifice. It means prioritizing your development over trivial distractions or short-term pleasures. It might mean choosing to invest time in reading a book instead of binge-watching TV, or saving for a course that will enhance your skills rather than spending on fleeting indulgences. These are conscious decisions that align with your long-term goals. AAC, hallmark of Stoic wisdom. The world will not wait for you to catch up. If you're not growing, you're falling behind. Whether it's acquiring new skills, deepening your knowledge, or building emotional resilience, every effort you make towards self-improvement is an investment in a meaningful future. Remember, personal development isn't just about gaining external success. It's about nurturing your inner self and living a life of purpose and virtue. So ask yourself, are you growing or are you merely existing? The Stoics believed that the pursuit of wisdom and self-mastery is what gives life its true meaning. Don't neglect your personal development. Embrace it as the cornerstone of a fulfilling and prosperous life. Principle 7. Stop spending beyond your means. In a world dominated by consumerism, we are constantly bombarded with messages that equate happiness to the possessions we own. Advertisements promise fulfillment through the latest gadgets, luxury items, or extravagant lifestyles. But Stoic philosophy exposes this illusion for what it truly is: a trap. True contentment doesn't come from accumulating more. It comes from mastering self-control and living within your means. The Stoics teach us to differentiate between needs and desires, a distinction that modern society often blurs. Needs are the essentials: food, shelter, clothing, while desires are the extras that we convince ourselves we can't live without. Ask yourself, do I truly need this? Or am I succumbing to societal pressure? By focusing on essentials rather than luxuries, you free yourself from the endless cycle of chasing possessions that only bring temporary satisfaction. Imagine the liberation of being debt-free. Picture having savings set aside for emergencies or future opportunities. That's real wealth, not the fleeting thrill of buying something new, but the lasting peace of financial security. Living within your means isn't about deprivation, it's about empowerment. It's about taking control of your finances so they no longer control you. Stoicism also reminds us to find joy in simplicity. Instead of seeking happiness in material things, look inward and focus on what truly matters: relationships, personal growth, and meaningful experiences. These are treasures that no amount of money can buy and no debt can take away. Modern life often tempts us into overspending with credit cards and loans that make it easy to live beyond our means. But every time you spend money you don't have, you're borrowing against your future freedom. The Stoics would call this a lack of discipline, a failure to align your actions with your long-term goals. To live within your means is to reclaim your autonomy. It's a practice in self-control and gratitude, virtues that lead not only to financial stability, but also to inner peace. When you stop spending beyond your means, you create space for what truly enriches your life. Freedom from financial stress, the ability to pursue your passions, and the security to face life's uncertainties with confidence. So ask yourself, what am I really chasing when I overspend? Is it fleeting pleasure or lasting fulfillment? The choice is yours. And as the Stoics remind us, true wealth lies not in what we own, but in how we live. Principle 8. Stop resisting change. Change is the one constant in life, yet so many of us resist it, clinging to the familiar even as the world around us evolves. The Stoics understood this resistance as a source of suffering. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Observe constantly that all things take place by change. To fight against change is to fight against reality itself." Instead, Stoicism teaches us to embrace change as an opportunity for growth, adaptation, and ultimately, success. Think about it. Seasons shift, economies fluctuate, industries rise and fall. This is the natural order of life. Resisting these changes only leaves us stuck, unable to move forward. Whether it's a career shift, adopting new financial strategies, or adjusting to unforeseen circumstances, flexibility is not just helpful, it's essential. The Stoics remind us that while we cannot control external events, we can control how we respond to them. Change can be uncomfortable. It forces us out of our routines and into the unknown. But within that discomfort lies the potential for transformation. Imagine someone who refuses to learn new skills as their industry becomes obsolete. They're left behind. Now, picture someone who embraces that same change, retraining for a new role or starting their own business. The difference isn't in the circumstances, but in the mindset. Stoicism encourages us to see change not as a threat, but as an opportunity. A declining career field might push you toward a more fulfilling path. A failed investment could teach you invaluable lessons for future success. Even financial hardships can foster resilience and wisdom if approached with the right perspective. Every change carries within it the seeds of possibility, if we're willing to plant them. Flexibility is key here. Just as a tree bends with the wind to avoid breaking in a storm, we too must adapt to life's shifts. This might mean revising your financial plan when market conditions change, or exploring new investment opportunities rather than clinging to outdated strategies. Rigidity leads to stagnation. Adaptability leads to growth. So stop resisting change. It's not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. Embrace it with curiosity and courage, knowing that every transformation brings you closer to your true potential. As the Stoics remind us, life is a series of evolving chapters, and each one offers a chance for renewal and discovery. Change isn't just inevitable, it's the path to freedom and fulfillment. Are you ready to walk it? Life is a journey of choices, and today you've taken a step toward reclaiming control over your finances and your future. The Stoics have shown us that true wealth isn't measured by the size of your bank account, but by the strength of your character, the clarity of your purpose, and the freedom to live authentically. These 8 principles are not just advice, they're a call to action, a challenge to break free from habits that hold you back and embrace a life of discipline, growth, and resilience. Imagine the possibilities. A life where you are no longer shackled by financial stress, where every decision reflects your values, and where change is not feared but welcomed as an opportunity for growth. This isn't just a dream, it's within your reach. But it starts with you. It starts with taking responsibility, mastering self-control, and daring to step outside your comfort zone. If these principles have resonated with you, don't let this be the end of your journey. Make it the beginning. Like this video and subscribe to our channel to join a community that's committed to personal growth and financial independence. Share this wisdom with others who need it. Together, we can inspire change and create a ripple effect of empowerment. Your future self is waiting, stronger, wiser, and free from the chains of old habits. The Stoics believe that we are the masters of our fate, not its victims. So take the first step today. Embrace these principles, take charge of your life, and let's walk this path toward true freedom together. See you in the next video.